I'm Richard Clarke. In this video, I offer comments on Ramana Maharshi's 40 Verses on Reality, drawn from years of practice. Together, we explore the depths of Ramana's teachings on self-realization and liberation. This week's reading from 40 Verses on Reality is verse 22. These are Ramana's words. The divine light gives light to the mind and shines within it. Except by turning the mind inward and fixing it in the divine, there is no other way to know him through the mind. How do you know the mind? The mind gets its light from the self. It doesn't stand in its own light, its own consciousness, its own awareness. The mind is really an illusion, the illusion of a separate entity called I. Can you really know something that is illusory? The illusion lasts until its seeming reality is challenged. Self-inquiry, again and again, challenges this illusion. When you no longer project this illusion, reality stands alone, with no further effort. The only effort that is needed is the effort to sustain the illusion. To know the mind, you must know its source, which is consciousness, the self. The mind cannot know the mind, so your meditation and inquiry must take you deeper than the mind. What lights up the mind? Where does this consciousness come from? Does the mind provide its own knowing, or is the mind itself known? Who or what is the knower of the mind? The mind cannot know the self. You can know the self, though. Just dismiss all that comes and goes, and hold to that which is always. What is always is the self, the being, consciousness, bliss that you are. You know the self experientially, not cognitively. You know the self in this present moment. Your memory of the experience is just mental, not the experience. Your anticipation of the future experience of the self is just mental, not the experience. You know the self always. It's just that sometimes you don't notice this knowing. But this knowing is always present. It even knows the blankness of sleep and your quiet, still mind in the deepest meditation. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this Ramana Maharshi video, subscribe, like, and send me a comment.